Okay, guys, so I have been wanting to make this video for you guys to show you exactly how to use Streak and email to make your life so much easier when not only at the very beginning as you build your funnel for bringing people in, when you're reaching out to people and they say they want more information, if you will switch to email, if you will go to Gmail Streak, this is going to make such a huge difference in your business. You're going to be able to accomplish so much in such a short period of time. So I'm going to take you from start to finish. So what you will want to do before you see this video is you'll want to have added on the Google Chrome add-on for Streak. You have to be in Google Chrome in order to utilize this. So this is an add-on. You can find it in the Google Chrome store to add on to Gmail to create this, okay? So what you're going to do is it's already uploaded. So now I'm just going to scroll down right here to pipelines, and I'm going to create a new one. And I always just select sales and deals. It doesn't really matter, and shared, whatever. It's fine. That part doesn't really matter, so don't get stuck on it. So let's give it just a second here. It's going to do its magic, and we're going to get this all set up, and you're going to be like, holy freaking crap, this is amazing. Okay, so this is going to be your first pipeline. All you do, everything's like very like user-friendly. So you're just going to click here and you're going to change the name. I'm going to call this first pipeline customer prospects. So these are people that I'm inviting on social media. They say they want more information. I'm like, great, give me your email and I'll send you more information. So these are the people that I'm entering here, okay? So that's the name of the pipeline. All of these things here are called stages. So I want to rename them to fit like, you know, what works for our business. So you're just gonna, you can actually like rename them right here. So we're just gonna do that. So the first one I'm gonna put is interested. So for this example, we're going to use T20 because that's what we're inviting to right now. So I'm going to say interested in T20. And then I'm going to say sent email number 1, details. Then I'm going to go here and say follow up email sent. Or after details. I'll explain that in a minute. Okay. This one's going to say sent email number 2, prices, follow up email number 2 sent, after prices. And then I like to have like a holding place for people. Like if we're in conversation, they're asking me questions, I make an in conversation place. Okay. Then this one, I'm going to say sent enrollment. So this is like actually a share cart. So like they selected their package and they're ready to buy. And then from here, you can see, you can go up here to this little plus and you can add a stage. I need more stages. I'm going to add a stage. So this part will be brought up. So I just kind of scroll down and go add a stage. Oh, there was already a stage here. Oh, that's my in conversation. It's just not showing up. Oh, no, it's not. Okay. So follow up email sent in conversation. Oh, it's supposed to be follow up email sent in conversation. Okay. Sent enrollment is where it should be. I don't know if this is kind of messing up and getting glitchy here. After that, you're going to say last chance email. And then the last one that I'm going to have you enter right now is start relationship funnel. Okay. So you can change the colors of these stages. Like you can pick a different theme. Like I'm not going to get into all of that. Like you can play with this later. So then after you make the changes that you want, you can also like change the order here a little bit if you wanted to, which I don't want to do that, but you could. Okay. And so then you're just going to press apply and it's going to do all of that here. Okay. So this is your pipeline. This is your stages. Now we're going to go ahead and create let's go ahead and work on these columns here, okay? So I like to keep name, I like to keep stage. I like to, you just do the drop down menu here and let me see, where is this one? Insert new column. I like to have this contacts and organizations done. I just click all. So that create that here. I'd let that actually create a new column here. If you want to, like, I want to rename this column, like deal size doesn't make sense for us. So I may say, or Instagram profile, whatever, or username. That's what I'm looking for. Username. That could be some information that you kind of like want to know. Okay. You can delete some of these, like if there's too many, but it's really important to kind of have these like how you want. And I'll show you why. And you can always change these later. So I just go ahead and delete like all the crap that I don't want. And again, this can be like super personalized. Oh, there was already that one there, but it's okay. I'm just going to remove that one. I'm going to keep the notes column, okay, for sure, because you'll be able to put notes in for them, okay? So I'm going to kind of leave all that. So that's your stages, like the way you want them. You can also add in, like if you want to add a new column, again, you do a drop down, insert new column, and you can call it like freeform, drop down, like however you want to do it. So say I want to do another one, I'll do a freeform, and I want to say Facebook Messenger link or whatever, because you can actually like put their Facebook Messenger in there to where you can like contact them really quick. So that's an option. Okay, so let's say that this is like have it the way we like it. Okay, great. So we have the first pipeline done, which is this one, the customer prospects. Okay, so I'm going to find it right here. I'm going to do a drop down and I'm going to say create similar pipeline. So I want all of these things to like basically copy, and I'm going to create another pipeline. So that's what it's doing right now. And this one is going to, I'm going to change the name so it's a star so you can tell that it's copied. And we're going to call this one our relationship funnel is what I call it. Okay. So these we won't have as many columns here. I'm going to explain what all of this is in a minute. So we're going to change this to holding, sent gift, sent value, invited to open enrollment, move to customer prospects, funnel, and then restart funnel. Okay, so that's basically that. So I'm just going to delete these other three because I don't need them. So you just kind of go right here. So it's like being really slow. Let me see if I give it a second here. And now maybe I can go in and, yeah, okay. So I'm just going to delete these that I don't want. I can always add more stages later, right? But like right now I don't want any, so that's what I want. Okay, so we got our two pipelines done. And I like to copy that pipeline because look, all of the columns that I created in that last pipeline, they're going to carry over, and that's going to be important here in a few minutes when I teach you this. Okay, so let's say, for example, you sent an invite to someone on Instagram, and you're like, hey, girl, listen, I've got enrollment open for a 20-minute test group. I would love to send you details. Are you interested? And she's like, yeah, send me details. You're like, perfect. So what's your email? And then she responds back to you. Okay, so you say, great, I will send you an email whenever, this afternoon, like whatever. But you're not going to send her any more details until you can sit down at your computer. And it's okay if that's later, but I'm going to show you why like that's important, and this is going to save you so much time. So when I get down at my computer and I'm looking through my phone to see who responded, like whatever, I'm going to click on interested in T20, and I'm going to click the little plus sign. I'm going to click box. So I'm going to say, I'm just going to use like myself. Keisha Embry is my name. And if you don't know their name, you can put their Instagram profile name here, like whatever. Okay, so like that's it. You can fill in any of this like as needed. Okay, where am I? Why is this like sideways? Okay, so then you're going to click on this little box. Okay, that's important. And then once you're clicked on the box, you're going to go right here to contacts and organizations, and you're going to add an email. So I'm just going to add my own email so you guys can see how this actually works. Okay, so you have to like wait a little bit, let the email populate, you click on it, and there you go. And then here you can also like type in notes or anything else that you want to about that person, but let's just keep it simple. So let's say Keisha, then let's add another box and say Sarah Smith, and we are going to enter in her email. She wants more information too. Okay, and I'm gonna just put in another email address. It's our team email. So it's, again, you have to like let it populate, click on it for it to save here. Okay, and then, so like, okay, you get the point. So these are 2 people that want information that's in your pipeline. Okay, so next, the next really important part is for you to set up your snippets. I should have already had this pulled up, but of course I don't. Let me get it going here. I'm going to find the email templates that I've already given you. And this, like, all this setup takes a little bit of time, but guys, once you have this all set up, you're not worried about it anymore. So what you want to have handy, and if you don't know where they are, just like reach out to me and I'll make sure them, is you want to have our team that's already like done. These even have the active links for you to use for our different forms. So this is going to save you like gobs of time, okay? So let's get this up really quick. Okay. And I know where it is here. I'm going to just see if the computer will work a little faster so we can get this done. Sorry, I didn't already have this done. I forgot about this part. Okay, here it comes. And then I'm going to go to our email templates. Okay, here they are. Okay, so I'm going to have them, I'm going to pull them up here and show you what you're going to do. So I've tried to make this like so uber simple for you. So like there you can see what the email subject line should be. I thought I changed these and updated. Okay, this isn't exactly like the ones that I want you to use anymore, but for this example, we're just going to use them. Okay, so you're just going to copy this, right? Even this active link here. So you're just going to copy it. It'll work. Here it goes. So copy, and you're going to come back over here to your email, and you're going to insert this template into what we call a snippet. So what you're going to do to get your snippet set up is you're just going to click compose, like you're composing a new email, but it can be like an email to no one. You don't have to enter anything in right there, okay? Then you're going to click on these little boxes, and this bar is going to pull up, and you're going to click on this little orange piece of paper with white lines. That's snippets, okay? Okay, so what you can do when you're very first starting out is you're just going to paste the email that I just grabbed from the templates, right? You're going to enter the email subject line that I said. So here we go. You're going to enter that in here. Perfect. Everything's there. So you're going to click on the little orange piece of paper again, and you're going to say, make this draft a snippet. Okay, perfect. So in snippet name, I would say email number, oh my gosh, Emily, email number 1 details for T20. Okay, and then you can put a shortcut code here if you want. Totally up to you. We can talk about that later. And then I'm going to click which pipeline do I want it to, and I want it to stay in my customer prospects pipeline. So I'm going to click there. Then I'm just going to click create. And it's created. Okay, so let's go ahead, and so then like let's just erase this entire email, and let's do another one. Okay, like let's go to the next one. So that was you alert them on social media. So this is your follow-up email number 1. So this is if they look at details, they don't fill out the form, they don't respond back. So you're going to enter it into snippets here. Okay. And what I usually do, and I'll show you this, like I don't put a subject line for here because it's going to be like a reply subject line, if that makes sense. So I'm going to say, make this draft a snippet, and I'm going to say, follow up email number 1 after details. So this is like if they saw the details but didn't respond again. So customer prospects is where I want it, and create. Great. Now you can see that you're just going to continue to put all of these templates in here. Okay, so like great, they responded, they want more, or they want the prices. This is going to be your price one. And so there, you can put a subject like your official, test group spot, whatever, just something catchy. So there's that. So I'm just going to here make this draft a snippet. This is going to be email number 2. Oh gosh. Come on now. Email number 2, price options. Again, snippet is going to be customer prospects, create. Okay, so let me show you. So you could continue doing that for like all of these templates, okay? And you should do that. But for the sake of this video, and I know you guys are smart people, we're going to go ahead and X out of that. But I'm going to show you how this works in action. So every day, if you invite the people and then you sit down at your computer later that evening or whatever, you create a box for them, put in their name, you enter in their email by clicking on the little box and doing that like we just did. Now, all of these people want information on Transform 20. Look what you're going to do. You're going to click the box, so it's going to click both of their names. You're going to go to the little paper airplane here that says Start Mail Merge. You're going to click it. And then you're going to go to the little snippet here, and you're going to go to email number 1, details for Transform 20. Look what happens. The entire email template, including the active link, is right here for you. You can see the 2 people that you're sending it to. You can change anything like if you want to, but like really that's it. And then you're just going to send the information. You're going to send them the email. If maybe you're doing this at night and you don't want to send them an email at midnight, you can schedule the email to send tomorrow at 8 a.m. You can do like a whatever, like you choose here, you can customize it, okay? So you can always do that, and I do that on occasion. So like, let's, for the sake of this, just say send email, okay? So it's going to send both of them an email, which is fabulous. It's going to tell you when it's done. See, like, okay, so I sent those emails to myself, so I just got them. Okay, and so then what I do is while their boxes are checked, I click right here on stage, and I move it to sent email number 1 details. So I know I already sent them these emails, okay? So where is the magic column? We didn't create that before, and we need to do that. Magic column is what you want to do here, and then it's days in stage. Where's that? Days in stage. So you want to add that column. We didn't add that before, but make sure you add that column. It's an important column because of this. So you sent them this email, okay? So tomorrow when you look, it'll say that they've been in this stage for 1 day. The next day it'll say they've been in this stage for 2 days. So I never want this number to get like above 2. Usually when it's at 1, I'll send them that follow-up. So if I sent them this details and then I didn't reach back out to you as a coach and say like, hey, so-and-so submitted their details form, then you want to follow up with them, and look at how easy that is, okay? So say Sarah Smith sent her details form, okay? And I'm like, hey, Sarah wants more details. You would click on Sarah, you would click on her little box here, okay? And then you're going to click on her email here. It's going to pop up. You're going to click on the little snippet. She wants email number 2. She says she's interested, so that's what I'm going to do. Email number 2, hey, Sarah, like this is going to send you your information. This gives her package prices options. So I'm going to click send. Okay, and if I'm in her individual box like this, I can change her stage right here. So I'm going to do a drop down and say I sent her email prices number 2. Click. Perfect. And then I'm going to go back out. So I know that Sarah has email prices. I know that if in 24 hours she doesn't submit her order, I'm going to follow up with her with the follow-up email that needs to be sent after prices. Okay, and that should actually say follow-up email number 2. So let's, like, that's going to drive me crazy. So that should be follow-up email number 2. So that just means like number 2 as in it's after that second stage. Okay, so if she, fills it out or whatever and orders, then great. I can move her to another stage. So I can say she sent the thing, she filled it out, she wants to join us. So I'm going to work on her share cart. After I send her her share cart, I'm going to go here. I'm going to, there's an enrollment. So this is like you're going to fill out her share cart, you're going to copy the link, and then you're going to come here. And in the snippets here, you'll know which one this is. This is the enrollment email. So it's email template number 3. So they're ready to order. So you're going to copy all of this. You'll have it already in your snippets. You're just going to insert the link of the share cart here, and you're going to send it. So that's it. Like, it's so freaking super simple. Let's say Keisha, by the way, she didn't respond to my first details form. So whenever this number gets 1 or 2, I'm going to send her that follow-up email. Okay, so let's say that I'm going to do that. Keisha didn't respond, and I'm sending her I'm not going to change that yet. I'm going to click here. She didn't respond after details. I'm going to click this little thing to send her an email. I'm going to send her follow-up email number 1 after details. Hey, girl, it looks like you got my first email. I haven't had a chance to get back. Blah, blah, blah. I'm following up with her. I'm going to send it. Great. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to tell myself that I just followed up with her. Good. So perfect. So everybody's kind of taken care of. I hope this makes sense. Okay. So after this point, let's say that I follow up with Keisha. She never responds to me again. She stays in the stage for 2 more days. She doesn't respond. Then I would wait a little while until closer to enrollment ending. And then I would send a last chance email to her. And however many other people didn't respond. So anybody that stops anywhere in the stage, I'm just going to put them here. And then all at one point, I would send everybody a last chance email. And then if they didn't respond then I would put them to this start relationship funnel. So basically you're getting as many people during, when it's inviting, you're getting as many people into this funnel as possible. You're sending them email, all of that kind of stuff. If they get stuck at any point in stage and they quit responding, then you're going to send them a last chance email, and then you're going to move them to this relationship funnel. So let's just, for whatever, let's say Keisha never responded. She didn't respond to the last chance email either, so she needs to go in my relationship funnel. So this is how this is going to work, guys. So you're going to select here. So this is how you're going to follow up with people next month or the next time you have enrollment open. So she's in the start relationship funnel pipeline, which tells me I need to move her. So I'm going to click on these 3 dots here, move boxes, and send her to the relationship funnel. So this is telling me I'm removing her from the customer prospect pipeline to the relationship funnel pipeline, and that is okay with me. I'm going to say yes. So now I'm going to go to the relationship funnel pipeline. Look who's there, Keisha. So something I'm going to teach you guys, and we're going to start this actually next week, the week of the 14th, is all of those people who we sent details to and all those things, and if they got stuck anywhere in that conversation, we're going to continue to serve them. I'm going to continue to reach out to them. This is going to help you build up your relationship and your customer prospect funnel over time. So what we would do here in this situation is when I tell you, okay, it's gift week, make sure you send everybody in your relationship funnel your gift. I'll give you the email template to do that with. And then you're just going to click on all the people that are right here that carried over from the customer prospect line who decided that it wasn't the right time or just quit responding. You're going to send all of them a gift. So you're going to be able to select all of them at one time. You're going to do the mail merge. You're going to send them the email template that I give you, and you're going to gift them. This is how we're going to create the relationship with them. Then after you gift them, you're going to move them to the sent gift stage. The next week, I'm going to tell you, okay, it's time to send your relationship funnel people another email. A week later, you're going to send them another email. I'll give you the template to this again, and you're going to send them a value email. Again, we're just serving them to continue to stay in their inbox, to allow them to continue to follow us. We know timing is everything, and we want to continue to serve them. So we're going to send them a value email. So you're going to be able to select all of these people at one time. You're going to do the same thing, the mail merge, everything, send them the email template, and then you're going to move them to sent value. The next week, we're going to tell them, hey, we have something to offer you again, and we're going to invite them again to open enrollment. It may be T20 again, it may be something different, but they're going to be here, and we're going to reach out to them again and say, hey, timing is everything. Wanted to check in to see if you wanted more information at this point. So that will be the following week, okay? So you'll be able to invite a buttload of people at one time and follow up with people at one time, which is going to be so key. Okay, and so let's say that Keisha says, okay, yeah, timing is better now. I want to know like what you got. Then you're going to move them from the relationship funnel and you're going to move them back to the prospects funnel, and you're going to start the whole thing again, right? Does that make sense? So I'm going to say, okay, Keisha responded to the open enrollment. She says she wants more information. So I'm going to move her back, move boxes to the customer prospects funnel, right? And then I would start the whole thing again. Now, I mean, depending on what we're inviting to, if I'm inviting her to the same thing that we already did last week, she's already seen the details. She knows the prices. So I may just need to have a personal conversation with her about that. But maybe it's a couple of months from now and we're offering something totally different. Transform 20 is gone. Then I would want to start her back at the top of the funnel. And let's say that Keisha does not respond to invite to open enrollment. She doesn't say anything when I sent her a gift or sent her value, invited her to open enrollment, like nothing. That's okay. Unless Keisha has told me to stop emailing her, it's okay. So I'm just going to move her to restart the funnel. So that means the next month when it's time to restart the funnel and start gifting again, I'm going to send her February's gift, and then I'm going to send her March's gift. I'm just going to continue the same funnel until Keisha says, gosh, thanks so much for adding so much value to my life, and thanks so much for not giving up on me. So hopefully that makes sense. Let me see if there's anything I forgot. I think that's pretty much it in a nutshell. If you have any questions about this, please don't hesitate to ask me. Hopefully this helps you a freaking ton.